getting...
I should bring this back to Minerva first.
I was talking, Hilda. Anyway, we are back in Asterigos' Curse of the Stars. Like I said from last episode, we are coming back here to the shelter, getting some things done at the shelter before we continue with the other 2 missions.
This is the information Marissa wanted to give you.
You went out of your way to fetch it?
Marissa said it's really important to you. Don't look like that. Just pretend it was me being nosy.
Well, thank you. You did well. Thanks to your help, Marissa is in the shelter. She looks to be doing well, and her emotions have stabilized. I'll take good care of her.
Oh, that's good.
And here is the reward we agreed on.
Thanks.
Don't forget our agreement. If you want the remaining echoes, then continue completing the other missions.
Is that it?
Of course. What else do you want?
Nope, nothing.
Please speak. Time is of the essence.
We're gonna go to...
House Rosa and House Laurel have always had good relations. You did well this time.
Thank you for your words of praise, Roxanne.
Lady.
Oh, thank you for your words of praise, Lady Roxanne.
I don't know how long it will take for you to learn proper etiquette. What do you need?
Go to Echo. Because... wasn't that one? That one. But we're missing one in the Argus Bazaar. Or we're missing 2 in the Argus Bazaar. Could have been another one. We got all the black streets. And I don't know. I don't know.
Mind your manners.
Okay, let's go over here. We're gonna talk to Vulcan. We have stuff for Vulcan.
You saved innocent people from those evil cultists, sweetie. That's something incredible.
There were some people being sublimated. I couldn't save them in time.
Everyone has their own destiny. Marissa will need some time to get used to her new body. Hey, sweetie, what's up?
I found this letter.
Oh, Hild, you found Myron's letter? You really are good at finding things, aren't you? No need to tell me what it says. I've read it dozens of times.
I'm sorry. I thought bringing it back would make you happy. Are you alright?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Listen, Hilda, that letter is from before my sublimation. Not long after martial law was enacted, all the Starite Smiths were called on to break down Starite and give the Stardust to citizens in need. But I fear you may misunderstand me based on what's in the letter. I didn't do anything for the cultists or the mob. All I did was help the guards prepare their weapons because they trusted me and needed my skills.
What happened afterwards?
I couldn't stand those soldiers' attitudes. I'm a person, but they treated me like property. In the end, I refused to help them any further. So, I was given reduced Stardust rations, and people started gossiping about me. You must have heard some of the rumors. I felt like I was going to go crazy back then. You understand, don't you, Hild? No, there's no way you could. I got less and less Stardust, and the soldiers' abuse became worse and worse. And with the contents of that letter questioning me, I couldn't take it anymore. How could I? So I left, and I threw myself into... I became... well, you see... this.
You were willingly sublimated?
Willingly? No. I was forced. Forced into all of it. I regret it now. But in the moment... When you can't see a future for yourself, how can you possibly guarantee that you are making the right choice?
That line Vulcan said reminds me of ARP. That line that Vulcan just said about like if you can't see the self and that reminded me of what Penelope was going through on season. I was doing RP on Styles because like this can be said about like anybody. Like whenever people think that they don't have a future they can see, they go to drastic measures. That's always something that happens. No matter what. Like when people fall so far to the point where they cannot see a future for themselves at all, because they're in such a dark place, they go to drastic measures. And some of the drastic measures that are chosen shouldn't even be thought about, but it happens though. It honestly happens, and it's crazy how just that one line from Vulcan, it hits home in a way because there's so many people like in real life that they don't go through the same that Vulcan's going through and stuff like that because it's just a game, it's a fantasy game and stuff, fantasy RPG game and everything. But just like the concept of it, when you're looking at the bigger picture of it, it's like this happens to so many people. They choose a drastic route that they think is going to be best for them or best for everyone else. And that's pretty much like what that line means to me in a way because of just some of the choices that I've made throughout my life. Stuff. And there are choices that I've made that I'm not proud of, but in the end, it's a choice that we make, and it's something that we have to deal with for the rest of our life, and stuff. And that's what Vulcan is doing right now. Vulcan is dealing with the choice that she had made, sublimated, because she felt like she had no other choice. Felt like she had no other choice but to do this, because she didn't see a future anywhere else. So she felt like this was the last option that she. The Vulcan is really. Vulcan is. So, may I ask you? And here I thought you wouldn't be curious about my appearance. You held out for quite a long time. As you can see, all Ephesians have skin that turn purple or blue, and their bodies are almost completely crystallized. We can only rely on Sordus to survive. I was just the same until I underwent the secondary mutation. What's that? There's a long story behind it. If you go deeper into Aphis, you'll understand and know. For that, though, it would be if you had me maintain your weapon. I saw what the cultists are doing to the people far. It's so cruel. Saw it? Did you? Those guys sure are the worst, aren't they? Since you brought it up, what do you want to know? Are you curious about how I begged them for mercy, or about the time they had locked me up? That was... I think we're thinking the same way Hilda is right now. At least I know I am. Like, what? What? No, sweetheart, there's no need to blame yourself. It's not like you're the one who did it. It's true, I foolishly joined them in the past. But as soon as they found out I'd started having regrets, they caught me and whipped me. And then they starved me until I was willing to be purified. See the scar on my shoulder? It's such a blemish on my otherwise flawless fur. What else do you want to hear? I'm so sorry that you went through that. Oh no, don't try to console me. Keep the callousness apart. There is too much compassion in this world as it is, and it only makes people. But if you can, lop off some more of those cold heads after all. They've always got some good materials for polishing on them. We might do that. About
Hey, sweetie. You going to Argus Bazaar?
Do you have any information?
Sorry, no. But if you're interested, there is a forge there. I used to run it. Impressed?
Wow. Yes.
If you do pass by, could you bring me the tool bag from inside?
we have that.
Those tools would be a huge help. Say, that's useful information, isn't it?
Let me think about it. I found this in the bazaar. Is it yours?
You brought it for me! That's great! Oh, sweetie, thank you. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. This one, he left it for me. Oh, I've been waiting so long.
Are you crying?
Am I? Don't I have a reason to cry? They're back. My beloved tools are back.
I only shed tears when I'm sad.
Tears of joy are the most precious, and only appear after much effort and pain. I'm just so happy. Everything I've been through wasn't all for naught. Thank you, Hilda.
I'm glad I could help, Volcane.
Oh, let me know if there's anything else, cutie. I should get back to work.
Oh, there's something else. We have something else, though. Ooh. Vulcan has upgraded her workshop. She can now increase the power of elemental attacks by enhancing elemental and content. She has also expanded the list of trinkets she can make. Yes! The astral incante that Hilda carries with her is from Minbari. Therefore, special materials are needed to enhance the use in technology. Okay. What about the...
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Let's go talk about Smithy.
Hey,
Right.
look! I found a new blueprint.
Awesome, cutie. It's very detailed. Now I can make more trinkets for you.
Sweet! Coming to Aphis has been a real eye-opener. I can't quite remember the details from 1,000 years ago, but Aphis in its heyday was a truly magnificent city. It had storage cabinets that could keep food fresh, appliances that could automatically clean clothes, and things that could record sounds and music. We also had magic statues that would obey orders, bright lights that lit up the night, and railways that connected the different districts of the city. I could go on and on, sweetheart. I can I can hardly imagine these things. Are they all gone now? After 1,000 years of the curse, some have been kept, but others have been abandoned or destroyed. But I believe in the mistress. With her leadership, I'm certain Aphis will flourish once more. Just you wait, sweetheart. Stella Mine. Vulcan, have you heard of Stella Mine? Are you going to the mine? Oh, sweetheart, please take care. The people in the pit village are very fierce, but the monsters in the mine are even more trouble. Why do you say that? That mine's the only place that produces starite in Orichalcum. But ever since Marble gave the order to withdraw, the situation in the mine has probably gone from bad to worse. There's always been monsters down there. They must be wreaking even more havoc now. You have Orichalcum? I thought it was only a legend. Haha, it's a rare metal, but don't forget that starite is even rarer. Orichalcum can only be found in the Stella mine, but you can only mine for starite safely if you have Orichalcum. If you're really going to the mine, maybe you can bring back some materials for me. On the down. Okay, we can do that. Go to upgrade enhancements. We're gonna upgrade these. I'm gonna upgrade all these to level. I have another fire concert. Craft trinket. Ooh. Let's do this one. Bone ring. I need astral concentrate.
Thank you.
Okay. The Rose Bridge does it increases the amount of experience I get, but it doesn't do anything else for like my. That does the butterfly comb. So we'll probably get rid of those two. We'll put that on there for right now. And then we're gonna sell the other two.
Friend, you have accomplished something truly amazing. Eulalia's death is not only a blow to the cultists, there were many who were intimidated by her wings. The reputation of the adherents has improved greatly. My wares will sell even better now. That's all thanks to you.
I never thought it would have such an unexpected effect.
Let's not talk about this now. I've just acquired some treasures that might help you in your quest. Would you like to take a look?
Old habits die hard.
We're gonna move around a little bit. Let's sell stuff first real quick. Then we're gonna get rid of the rose brooch. And the butterfly comb. Because those are not gonna do anything to help with the at all. And then we're probably gonna need all of that stuff. So let's buy. There is nothing new. There's nothing new.
I look forward to your
How
next
dare
visit.
you? There's nothing new. It is new material.
Hey, sweetie, what's up?
Okay, so our ice is gonna be down a bit, sadly, but be fine. Upgrade weapons. I don't have enough to upgrade weapons. What about the
Thank you.
and that's it. So our ice resistance is not gonna moment. Fine. Ooh. Before I go out, I'm going to get more healing salves.
What do you need? Mind your manners.
That. Okay. Now we're gonna be heading into the Phelan Academy mine. So I think the mine would be more down. The academy would be that way. So I'm gonna hope that this way is Stella mine. Mine next.
Get ready to charge!
Avalon's handling the cultists. She won't expect us to enter the...
Hey, who is that?
I'll do it. Now to tell the people of the pit village to open the gates.
If there's anything out here real quick. I don't want to. I shouldn't go that way yet.
People of the pit village, I come as a representative of the adherents. I fought off the war axe. It's safe now.
A young girl like you? Did you really get rid of the war axe? Tell us your name first, outsider thief.
Wait, I'm not a thief. Are you Avalon? I'm a warrior of Anbari's Northwind Legion, representing Minerva's adherents.
Minerva sending an outsider? Ridiculous. It'll take more than that to trick me.
Look, I have proof.
What is this nonsense? Looks like Minerva's mind has gone as off-kilter as my own. Tell me, where are you from? What magic did you use to gain her trust?
She doesn't trust me. I'm just helping her as part of a deal.
Yeah, that's more like the Aristoi I know. I hoped Marble would send someone, but he gets more useless by the day. Alright, outsider, what should I call you?
Hilda.
Alright, Hilda. I'll find a use for you. In honor of Minerva. So, do you need me to explain what's going on here? Out with it!
We're gonna ask about what happened in the mine. The whole thing's an absolute mess. You know what Starlight is, right? Since the soldiers abandoned the area, every greedy bastard and their mother has been trying to get their hands on this place. We were getting by as best as we could, but then those damn outsider thieves showed up, and then that soul-eating, stealing voice came back. Just great. Soul-stealing voice? What do you mean? People enter the mine are possessed by a terrifying voice. They lose their souls and become monsters. Got it? They're like a magical anomaly. What? Speak up, girl. I can't hear you. I mean, how bad is it down there? Good question. I was wondering the same thing. Well, that's your job to find out now. Since Minerva sent you, that must mean you have some way of not being affected. I hope you're more reliable than you look, brat. Wow, we are not a brat. You're a brat. Takes one to know one. Ask if anything similar has happened in the mine before. I'm guessing from what you've said that this isn't the first time. Oh yeah, this probably isn't the first time. Probably? I just remember the most recent incident after Asterigos when we couldn't get any Starlight out. Marble sent troops in to take care of it. They finally managed to set up the defense devices after 5 tough operations. Once the devices were deployed, those damn anomalies disappeared and we could finally start excavating again. So those protective devices saved you. Oh, also, Marble told us not to dig any deeper. We didn't mind it back then, but now we're getting less ore, which is one of our biggest problems. And now that you don't have any troops protecting you, excavating is even more dangerous. You don't need to tell me that. Did you take me for an idiot? I'm gonna ask about Abalone or the pit. So Abalone, when did you become the leader of the pit village? Around 10 years ago, thanks to the troops leaving, the previous leader was kidnapped by cultists. That's great. I was lucky, so this accursed job went to me. But you're a slave. I thought Ephesians... So what if I'm a slave? Does it bother you? Sorry, I mean, you must be really capable to have become a leader. Before the curse, we didn't give a rat's ass. They didn't care about the class system. Oh my goodness. Wow. They didn't care about the classes. Like, even slaves were equal. There's so many citizens. That's cool that everybody was equal. Like, they treated everybody equally. Like, that's really cool that they did that. I wish that we had done that to where everybody was treated equally. I still wish people were treated equally. Okay, anyway, back to the game. It's because Minerva sent you doesn't mean I'm gonna be polite. Nothing wrong with that. That's right, my life's just fine without your opinions. Ask about her relationship with the soldiers. So why aren't there any soldiers here anymore? Minerva didn't tell you anything. Does she really trust you? No. we made that clear. Arkham Marble had troops stationed here at the Pit Village for shipping of Starlight to the city. Those were the good days. No one was scared of gangs or cultists. But then 10 years ago, his brain rotted out and he decided to pull out the troops to protect Ursoy. Those who are most valuable of Aphis, or something like that. But I wonder who's really been the most valuable to Aphis over the last 1,000 years. I dare say that if Eumenides was here, he wouldn't have abandoned us. I know that after they lost the cultist invasion, they could only retreat to Aristoid Quarter. You don't need to speak of him. At the end of the day, he's a useless... I sympathize with the soldiers that fought for him, but we're stand here. Anyway, in order to survive, we've been secretly trading for Stardust with... Bye. Stardust? But you have Starlight. Does this place look like it can refine Starlight to Stardust? Marble used to distribute Stardust, but now we can only hand over Starlight and hope they don't double-cross us. Ask about the threats around the pit. Besides the anomaly, there are other dangers around the Pit Village, right? For starters, there's a disgusting cultist trying to convert us to the heathen god. Then there's the War Axe constantly harassing us for our resources. I'd be more than happy if you were to take those idiots out. The more the better, you know what I mean? We can do that. I'm fine with taking some out.
Looks like I'll have to go to the mine myself to investigate the cause.
I don't expect you to get rid of the anomaly, but at least figure out what the thieves have done. Oh, and kill them while you're at it. All of them. You wouldn't show them mercy just because they're fellow outsiders, would you?
Tell me what they look like first.
When they arrived, they were dressed in outlandish green and brown clothes with their symbol on it. Scouts from the mine reported that their leader's an old man with gray hair and white eyebrows.
Yeah. Pretty sure I know who they are.
Explore. Okay, so let's grab stuff from around here. Help me with something? There's a conduit not too far from the Pit Village. If you have the time, could you perhaps take something? You do that. Thank you. I'm Luvati, and Muta is my lover. He lives at the bazaar, so we can only meet at the conduit outside the village at a time. The village has been on high alert recently. If I can't see him, tell him I can't get away. Take this necklace as I sent you. Problem at all. Please take care of this box and don't open it. Oh, and come back to tell me as soon as he has it. Okay, we can do that. Back here. Gift from House Galvi. Olive? A box of Ostraka. Each Ostrakon has the same words written on it. A reward for veteran workers is Ostrakon can be used in place of 5 copper coins when making purchases with the village. Keys of House. Avalon's Aristoid transaction list. These lists are filled with pictures and numbers. They generally resolve around the mine providing Starlight ore to the Aristoid in exchange for weapons and Stardust. Harsh bomb. Okay. Something else I can sell. If you're looking for my father, he's at Fallon Academy. He's a Starlight Smith working hard for Aphis. I haven't seen him for such a long time. When will that outsider return with news of him? About that outsider you just mentioned. Oh, I shouldn't have been talking about that. Pretend you didn't hear. Okay. Next door. Have you heard of Argus Bazaar? If I become a citizen soon enough, I'll be able to seek refuge there. Not everyone respects people of all classes like Eumenides. Those soldiers leaving us is proof that we're nothing but tools to be discarded after you. Since Asterigos, the slave mark on my hand, has been waiting for... I should be able to completely get rid of it with a little work. If I sneak into the bazaar, do you think they could tell that I'm a slave? Hide the truth. Yeah, not like... Okay, we're gonna go up this way. There's one. There's the conduit up here. I think that's the one talking about. Right. The conduit, right? Are you Muda? That's me. Lavati can't come to see you right now. I brought her necklace sent me. Your skin color. Are you an outsider? Why are you here? Enough questions about me. I'm just delivering a message. Talks. Alright, so she can't meet with me. Why? I went through so much effort to get here. I'm sure you know the situation is very dire at the Pit Village right now. It's too dangerous for her to see you right now. She could be ambushed. That's exactly why I don't want her to stay there. Everyone else in our family either gone missing in the mine or been killed by the war axe. The Pit Village is the most dangerous place she could be right now. I wanted to take her somewhere safe today so she'd be happy. But now, I'm worried sick. I'll tell her what you said. If you want, I can take her. Really? Alright, let's see the necklace. What? Who are you, outsider? Oh my god. That was weird. That was really weird. What the heck just happened? Like, what seriously just happened? Like, what? What just happened? I don't understand what just happened. There's this one. We're gonna go to this one real quick. Then we're gonna go. Line appeared. Anyone that goes in doesn't come back. Avalon told us to stop sending people in, but if we can't execute a star right, then we'll be in trouble. Then we have all the invaders causing trouble, although a dozen or so thugs shouldn't be a problem for me. A dozen or so? Before I became a miner, I spent a long time in a gang. Fighting comes easier to me mining. I was only able to settle here because Lord Eumenides took me in. I won't shy away from protecting this place. I'll crush them all into stardust myself. It's a bit extravagant to use Orichalcum pickaxe as a weapon, don't you think? But it's not if we can get into the mine. It would be a waste to not use it for something, right? What? I think it's so... Wait, can you do that? What was he like when he died? He wasn't human anymore, was he? That's the dark truth behind Cult. Once you join them, you end up turning into a... I figured out he had joined the cult long ago. He wanted me to join as well. I bet this time he wanted to turn into a monster. Force me to go with him. That's got nothing to do with it. You could have just refused to see him. You didn't have to make me kill him. If I left him to it, he would have invaded the Pit Village with other cults eventually. If I didn't kill him, he would have killed me. I'd rather not trouble Avalon and act first. You could have just... Would you have done it if I asked? Or would you have listened to what he had to say? I couldn't take the chance of him surviving. It wouldn't have been good for me or the village. You're just trying to justify your actions. It doesn't matter. I don't need your forgiveness. I'm done talking to you. Okay, so yeah. Like, she pretty much used us to... Buddy. Well, down in the mine we go. As long as we don't fly off the thing for the mine. That symbol. I thought there'd be something over there, but there wasn't. Making sure that I search everywhere for stuff because I want to make sure that I can get anything that I can. Like, please be a good chest. I still remember, like, the one time that I opened a chest and then it was just like... No! Dang it. Back in the shelter? Is there another way into the mine? I found a back way in from the shelter. Okay. Did not expect that. Oh. Then how do I get down? There has been another entrance in mine. Like another way to get in down into the mine more. I just saw. Found that though. a knife? I want Anbarian. There is this blacksmith. Must be from the outsiders whenever we're talking about. I bet we're gonna get enforcement notice. House Rock allegedly tried to subvert Aphis, and Archon Marble has already begun to investigate this matter. In the meantime, House Rock declared bankruptcy to repay its debts on the 10th day of the 4th month of 13.5 of the Age of Knowledge. Because the quarry is an asset of House Rock's, please visit the office of Euthenia Plaza before the specified date to complete. If required, the Archon shall have the right to transfer or manage this asset in order to facilitate the city's continued development. Now we're talking about Archon Saren. Ooh, hello you. That's what he was like backing up more. Look at this echo first. Before
I announce something very big, you must have seen the postings everywhere reminding you not to fight in the mine. We all know that the Starine energy is highly unstable, and anything could lead to an accident. Therefore, I've prepared a field outside the canteen so you can spar without fear of causing an explosion. All right, on to the next news. God is my witness, I have increased everyone's salaries starting today. This is what I've been working hard to achieve since the mine reopened. I know a lot has happened since my father's death, and the mine was abandoned for a time. But I'm back here now because the mine means a lot to my family, far more than my own personal struggles. My father, Ephex, valued the rights of slaves most among all people. There are rumors that he tried to divide the Aethys system, but I believe everyone who has worked in the mine knows that's not the truth. Equity is the only thing my family cares about. Everyone has the right to pursue happiness. As long as you work hard, everyone has the opportunity to be promoted and even become eligible for citizenship. Other than my father and Senator Serene, I have seen no Aristoi fit to be role models. I will stay true to what my father stood for, as I fight for better treatment for all of you, and pass on his ideals to future generations. I, Eumenides, son of Ephex, swear it by the gold olive. Well then, let's get to work!
Like, it seems like he's doing stuff that's good for the people, but then it's like, is he actually doing stuff that's good for the people, though? Because we're seeing all these different things, and then we're seeing other things, and we're being told other things, and it's like, is it actually good, or is it bad? Of what he's doing. Mining resumption. Because the mine is safe once again, Yama's head of the pit village with the mines of Starlight to be reopened. We are hereby informed that his petition has been approved by Archon Marble. The hopes that this will steadily increase more production. He has also sent miners Santos and Jed down to the mines to begin prospecting. I feel like that was probably... Hi, doggy. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, I did not see the dog there. These guys are not turning to Stardust. I have no idea. Sack of ostracum meant for Abalone. A sack of ostracum sits inside the box, each labeled with Abalone. So we could probably give that to Abalone. And... Delicate bull statue. Delicate bone statues, no bigger than for muscle craftsmanship out. Even the texture of the horns has been carved with great precision. Name Hermes is engraved on the bottom of the pedestal. Craftsmanship. That will go down. Hey, more tart. Small. Down then. I'm gonna heal quick. Back over. Oh, we owed the amulet experiment?
Scholar Jason, I've been informed that we suffered heavy losses in the mine, and that once they were inside, the amulets failed, leaving many to be affected by that damn voice.
We are still making progress, my lord. I assure you, we now know so much more about the voice's power and the monsters it controls.
That's all? You should have brought back something more valuable. I didn't risk our elite troops for such trivial information.
My lord, the amulets don't work the way you think they do.
Then how do they work? Specifically, why is it that the amulets retrieved off our dead have a magical resonance that's different from before they were issued? You're the one responsible for keeping the amulets working, yet every time you check them, there are problems. The problems cause me great concern. For example, not only could they fail to protect against magic, but they might even be storing it.
I
I'll take that as your confession. Was it worth it? Trying to control my soldiers with the amulets?
My lord, you...
There is honor in sacrifice for a cause. But this, you treated these good men as your guinea pigs. I will inform Petrius that you will personally make up for the stardust we require. It is truly the least that you can do.
My lord, please!
Repent for your transgressions. Take him!
I wasn't good. Definitely not. Oh. Why I could put that. Nice try. House Olives. Following phrase is written below an enormous sign symbolizing House Olive. Hope's light never dies.
Smoke grenades? Ambush!
Incoming! Don't blame me for what's about to happen. Wait. Hilda?
Hey, it's Shay of the Goblins. I knew it was you causing trouble in the mine.
Whoa, it's been what, 2 years? I didn't even recognize you. Oh, and hey, call me Slightly. I get nervous when people use my real name.
I'm okay with you being nervous. What the hell just happened?
Is this gonna affect the bounty on my head?
Quit being a smartass, Shay. Just answer.
Alright, I threw the smoke grenades to stop those guys from trying to kill me. Not at you, alright?
Who wants to kill you?
Listen, I know you really want to arrest me. I get it, really. But first, I gotta tell you what's going on in the mine. Just listen, please.
You're in no position to be bargaining with me.
But I'm so good at it. Look, a warrior of the Northwind Legion wouldn't be around these parts for no reason. The more information, the better, right?
Ask why the goblins are in mine.
Why are the goblins back in Aphis? Tired of the Northwind Legion cleaning up after your antics?
Please, stop calling what we do antics. hurts my feelings. The king forces us to give tribute, which is what got him cursed in the first place, but we're more than willing to take up the responsibility.
Responsibility for what?
To return to Aphis and help the king lift the curse.
Oh, I didn't know that the notorious goblins were so kind-hearted.
Hey, there's a lot that you don't know. My boss, Old Whitebrow, believes that the way to remove the curse is in the mine. We've made a lot of new discoveries here.
Alright, let's just say that I believe your lies for just a second. You're still a criminal in the eyes of the law. I can't ignore that.
Ah, of course. I'm well aware of that. But that's the law of the Ambari, which doesn't apply here. What's more, now's probably not the best time to arrest me.
That's what happened.
Where are the others? And where's your boss, this Old Whitebrow?
Don't look at me like that. They aren't off pillaging valuables, for now at least. Things have gotten a bit awkward, you see. They're the ones trying to kill me.
What do you mean?
We ventured even deeper into the mine than last time. Old Whitebrow was pretty excited. But after a couple of days, there was a terrifying roar from within the pit. The whole ground shook. Then we heard a strange voice, and, well, they haven't been themselves since. They either went completely blank and expressionless, or they just started attacking each other. It was terrifying, seeing one's comrades turn to strangers before your very eyes, in that dark, narrow cavern.
So you ran away.
So I ran away, and then I mistook you for one of the ones chasing me.
You're all idiots. You have no idea what you've gotten yourself into.
Alright, spare me the yapping. You think you know this place better than we do?
I know better than to barge in like you did. Also, don't act tough when you're at the tip of someone's blade. It's not a good look. So what now?
Could you maybe, come rescue Old Whitebrow with me? I don't care about the others, but I can't leave Old Whitebrow behind. I have to save him. And I don't trust the other goblins waiting outside the village for, various reasons. So I don't want to send a distress call.
You goblins are always trouble.
Don't say that. Please, help me. I'm risking my life here begging you.
You want us to work together? Are you serious?
Oh no, not work together. I'm requesting, nay, beseeching a great, powerful, and wise warrior of the Northwind Legion to help me with a small task. Or do you plan to capture me and take me back? Or maybe tie me up here and face those insane goblins by yourself?
Shut up. No matter what I do, you'll still find a way to go back and save Old Whitebrow, right?
Hey, great minds think alike, am I right?
Give me your weapon. I'd rather go into the mine with you than let you go running off by yourself. But if you try anything funny, I'll end you right there on the spot.
Sounds like a bad deal for me. Whatever, it's better than fighting by myself in the mine. I'll follow you closely, and I promise to behave myself.
Let's go then.
I'm so excited. Slightly and the Legion Warrior united again.
Shut it.
You know, I'm guessing. Okay. So I'm gonna activate this, and then I'm gonna end this episode here before we go further into the mine. Hope you guys are enjoying the series right now and everything. It's been such a crazy ride far in the series and everything, but it's been really good. So I am really excited to play more of this, as well as we now have Shay with us. And we're about to go deeper into Stella Mine. So I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for coming out and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and there'll definitely be future episodes of Asterigos Curse of the Stars coming out in the future. So thank you guys so much for coming out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye guys. Bye.